Had to stand up for that. Get this goddamn chair out of here. Bro, that was insane. One of the best anime movies I've seen. My goodness. And I'm not even glazing. And even if I am, I don't care. I freaking love Demon Slayer, bro. This was insane. I don't know how I made it to the end, to be honest with you. My heart was pounding the whole time. Messed up my headphone jack for my PC. This movie had me at the edge of my seat. Wow. Incredible. Rest in peace, Shinobu, man. That's beautiful. Lisa killing it. Can't wait for the second movie, bro. Damn, this was good. This was so good. Wow, Akaza's backstory, hands down, is the best one I've seen so far in the entire show of the demons. Because there are a lot that made us sad, from Kyogai's to Rui's to Gyutaro and Daki's. But this one takes the cake, bro, for me personally. I don't know if you guys feel a different type of way, but I guess it can go either or between this one and Gyutaro and Daki's backstory, because I was really sad too, especially with how we found out Daki's name was like a, you guys told me, is it a sexual transmitted disease, Ume, something along that, which is crazy that she was named that. But her getting burned and everything, it was really, really sad. But you know, that sibling sort of relationship that they had, and them touching on the fact that, you know, what if things were different for Tanjiro, you know, and he went down on the path that Gyutaro did, you know, because he has a sister Nezuko, right? But this one, man, you guys were not kidding. Akaza's backstory is really sad. The stuff that he went through, he was pushed to become that way, you know, by other humans. Like, all he was trying to do was get money to help his dad, you know, get medicine for him, but he couldn't afford it because they were poor and stuff. He got punished for stealing, you know, that's why he got the tattoos and stuff, which now makes sense why he has those tattoos. And then after his dad, you know, hung himself because of the shame of hearing about what Akaza did, you know, he met Reizo and Koyuki. And my apologies for not clocking immediately, you know, because the way Reizo said his wife died, the tone of how he said it, you know, is what threw me off. But then I went back and I realized, my goodness, she drowned herself, you know, because of all the working hard and fatigue that she went through, you know. But then hearing what Koyuki said in regards to her potentially taking her life, because she didn't want to have to live knowing that her daughter would potentially die before she did, and having to watch her suffer and all that, you know, that was what she thought happened. But man, it's really sad how they went out. Those other dojo guys were cowards, poisoning them, bro. Crazy work, absolutely crazy work. But wow, Akaza has genuinely surprised me, and I now understand. I don't think Rengoku had a chance, to be honest with you, bro. God damn, Akaza is strong. He was holding back in that fight for sure. Yo, in that moment where he pulled out the annihilation type, because I naturally clocked immediately, that's what he took down Rengoku with. But he was not aiming for them, he was aiming for himself, man. But then Muzan comes to him and, you know, is trying to sway him back to the demon path. But thankfully, Koyuki came through at the last moment there, told him it's enough, it's enough, Chief, just come to us, bro. Even though we can't take you to heaven, but just, you know, we'll be there with you, man. You know, man, really, really incredible stuff. But when it comes to the animation, what do I need to say? We already know how Ufotable kills it. But so many favorite moments I have. The fight with Giyu and Akaza was insane. Zenitsu taking on Kaigaku, insane. What else? Oh my god, Shinobu, man, she did her best. But Doma is just... And the fact that he was hugging her and, you know, saying, oh, you know, I'm so impressed by how much you're trying, even though it's pointless. And, so disrespectful, man. Genuinely disrespectful. And now I worry for Kanao. She needs help. I don't know who's gonna come and help her, whether it'll be Obanai or Mitsuri or... I definitely think Gyome needs to head right to Kokushibo, him and Sanabi for sure. But maybe Muichiro could go help Kanao or something. We don't know where Inosuke is going. Hopefully he can help out too. I'm curious who he's gonna fight, but I worry because she's alone right now, and we already see that she's been cut up, man. Damn, Doma is a scumbag, bro. A really, really serious scumbag. But yeah, one thing, like I said, that surprised me is that Kokushibo is responsible for turning Kaigaku into a demon, man. I didn't expect that at all. But wow, gotta mention again, Zenitsu creating an entirely new form of the thunder breathing, technique. So cool. 7th form, man. What was it called? Something, dragon godfire, something along those. I'll have to go back and see, but that was so sick until it burnt his Haori, man. What? Insane. Absolutely insane. But wow. Akaza's techniques are so cool, really, really cool, and seeing that he based his compass needle off of the hairpin that Koyuki had, the snowflake, which I was unable to remember the name of whatever that was. My bad, guys. That's really cool, and using the martial arts techniques that he learned from his master Keizo. Wow, very, very good stuff. I honestly don't have a negative, to be honest with you. This was absolute 100 out of 10. 100 out of 10. Movie. I don't want to compare this to the Reze movie at all because both are masterpieces in their own right. All I can say is we're eating good as anime lovers on all fronts. Whether it be with Chainsaw Man, whether it be with this, absolutely fantastic. Both are great movies, man. I had a blast watching this, and I can't wait for the second movie, man. I'm finally glad I was able to check this out, and it was worth the wait. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much.
今回の動画に出てきた単語解説は persuade です。日本語の意味は説得する、納得させるなどがあります。簡単な例文を使って解説します。I persuaded him to come with us. I persuaded him to come with us. I persuaded him to come with us. 意味は一緒に来るように彼を説得しましたです。例文解説です。persuade は相手に理由を説明したり働きかけたりして最終的に行動させるという意味の動詞です。persuade someone to do の形で人を説得して何かをさせるという使い方がよくあります。She persuaded me to try it なら彼女に説得されて試してみたという意味です。convince も説得するという意味ですが convince は相手の考えや気持ちを納得させることに重点があります。persuade は実際に相手が行動するところまでつながるニュアンスが強いです。友達を誘う場面や商談、家族との話し合いなど相手に行動を変えてもらいたい場面で自然に使えます。最後に似た単語との比較です。convince 相手に正しいと納得させる。encourage 相手の行動を前向きに後押しする。advice どうするべきか助言する。urge 強く行動を促す。influence 考えや行動に影響を与える。